Shalom, I want to begin a lesson off by giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 1% truth out there in the highways and the byways, the Hakim, as well as you few sisters out there listening and learning. The Aqua to you also, I say Shalom. It's your brother Kratzaga Barbecker with another lesson through the Spirit. I want to come at y'all with something quick and a little willing edifying through the Spirit, man. So having trouble trying to figure out what I want to talk about today. And honestly, I wasn't even about to make a lesson. But nonetheless, I still want to at least make something for y'all real quick. I believe this woman in this video to be a Jake. No, it's just me speaking personally. She just has the appearance of an Edomite. But it just goes to show you, man, in these last days, the Lord is you're seeing more and more videos like this. The Lord is actually putting the curses upon our enemies and making their women not like them as we once or as we still deal with to this day. So I'll go ahead and play this for y'all, man, and get a few precepts and get out of here. So fair use.
Okay, y'all, we're going to talk about like a real fucked up subject, but I don't give a fuck. Okay? Somebody asked me, like, why do I have so much hate towards white men? And I don't hate anybody, okay? I am traumatized, if I must say. Real traumatized. I've been through some shit, in my lifetime, but I have experienced so much hate from white boys. It is honestly insane. Okay? I'm talking about, like, humiliated all through middle school, all through high school. Constantly be called an N lover. Constantly be called a snicker licker. I even had a Snicker bar thrown at me at lunch one day. My own brother, okay? My older brother, we're 6 years apart. He ain't ever liked me. Okay? He ain't ever fucking liked me. But he definitely contribute. Like, he is probably the biggest contender of why I be so disgusted when it comes. Okay, y'all tell me. I be so disgusted when it comes to white men. Okay, my own brother used to tell me, like when we were in school, in middle school and high school, don't tell anybody we're related. Don't tell anybody I'm your brother. He would look at me and tell me I was white trash. I was a wigger. I was a disgrace to our family. I'm a disgrace to our last name. He didn't talk to me for like 7 years, I think it was. He didn't invite me to his own wedding. Okay. He ain't ever liked me. But I definitely don't hate white men. I don't. Am I traumatized by the white man? Yes. Do I have like PTSD from the white man? Absolutely. Because I've never experienced such hate and cruelness as I have from white men. Period. To like grow up and share DNA with somebody who looks at you like you're a piece of trash, who told me I would never be shit in life, how I got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, literally just commented on my Instagram not even a month ago telling me that our dad would be so proud and that I'm a disgrace to our last name. Yes, the motherfucking beef is there. Okay, y'all, we're going to talk about like a real fucked up subject, but I don't give a fuck. Okay?
So, yeah, man, just an example. Like I said, I believe her to be a Jake, but just on her appearance, she's speaking about her people because, of course, she thinks that she is an Edomite. She could be an Edomite, but like I said, I believe her to be a Jake. Let's go to Deuteronomy. It says, and the Lord Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, with which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord Yahweh and do all his commandments which I command thee this day. Right, and what curses is it talking about? It's talking about the curses that are mentioned in Deuteronomy 28. All right, Deuteronomy 28 and 45 says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenedest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Right? And we're going to have these curses lifted up off of us. You know what I'm saying? Once we get into, really Jacob's trouble, but fully as a nation, the kingdom of heaven. Jumping down. Deuteronomy 28 and 56, it says, the tender and delicate woman among you which would not have ventured to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. Okay? So these are just things that our people have to deal with coming from our women. From generation to generation. And now Esau Edom has to deal with these things as well. Because, like I said, I will send these curses upon your enemies and those that hate you. And Esau Edom is our number one enemy. Which is also outlined in these curses as well. It's being sent to a land very far. And being enslaved, being captives. But all in all, Lord is reversing the roles, man, and it's just a part of him establishing peace back on the earth. I could even go as far as to get this. This is gonna take place as well. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7, it says, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Okay, so in the sense that we were kings at one point in time, and now we're servants. And these motherfuckers are servants, and now they're in a seat of royalty. But you know, all of that is gonna go back to normal, man. So, like I said, I didn't have much to really speak on the topic. And so, like, I couldn't bring y'all anything better today. Quite honestly, I'm tired, and it's been a long week. Nonetheless, though, Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson to those out there listening and watching. I'm going to close it off there. By giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakudash. Double honors into the apostles and the elder bishops have great millstone. Once again, who taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Shah. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel, Shalom. And as always, you're one day closer to the kingdom, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom, Israel, Shalom.